Hi, friends. Today you are going to take an exciting erudition test. Will you be able to answer 20 questions from different spheres: science, history, art, and even nature? Let's see who of you is a real polymath. Turn on logic, remember everything you know, and forward to new knowledge and interesting discoveries. And to not miss such cool challenges, subscribe to our channel. Let's go! In what year did the Great French Revolutionary Uprising occur? 1776, 1789, 1804, 1821. The Great French Revolutionary Revolt occurred in 1789. During this revolution, a new calendar division of time was introduced that eliminated religious and monarchical associations. What is the monetary unit in Albania? Franc, lek, dinar, euro. Lek is the national currency of Albania. Introduced into circulation in 1926, the lek is used in the country for all financial transactions and is the only official means of payment. Which organ of the human body is responsible for filtering blood? Liver, kidneys, stomach, spleen. Despite their small size, the kidneys play an important role in the human body. Their main job is the continuous filtration of blood, so they are often associated with the concept of second heart. In a day, about 200 liters of blood passes through the kidneys, where it is cleansed of toxins and unnecessary substances. Who is the composer of the Turkish March? Ludwig van Beethoven, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, Johann Strauss, Johann Sebastian Bach. The work, the Turkish March, is known for its energetic musicality and military march composed by Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. This composer is one of the most famous and influential figures in the history of classical music. The Turkish March was written for piano in 1783 and is part of his Symphony No. 11. In which country did the Olympic Games originate? Greece, Italy, Russia, Australia. The Olympic Games originated in ancient Greece, more specifically in Olympia, a sacred place and cultural center of the ancient Greeks. The first known Olympic Games were held in 776 BC and became one of the most famous sporting events in human history. These games were held every 4 years in honor of the god Zeus and lasted for over 1,000 years. Which chemical element is the main component of water? Oxygen, helium, hydrogen, carbon. Hydrogen is the main component of water, the lightest and most abundant chemical element in the universe. Water is made up of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Which country is the birthplace of pizza? France, Italy, Spain, Greece. Pizza was born in Italy, especially its modern version with dough, tomato sauce and various toppings. The most famous variations of pizza, such as the margherita pizza, were created in Italy. Who wrote the novel The Bees? Alexander Griboidov, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Leo Tolstoy, Mikhail Sholokhov. Fyodor Mikhailovich Dostoevsky wrote the novel Basi. This work was published in 1872 and is one of the key works of Russian literature. Bees is known for its deep psychological elaboration of the characters and the theme of the decay of society, as well as the relevance and resonance of its ideas today. What do you get when you divide the sine of an angle by its cosine? Tangent, cotangent, cosine, sine. When you divide the sine of an angle by its cosine, you get the tangent of that angle. In what year did the first manned space travel occur? In 1957, in 1961, in 1969, in 1975. 1961 is the year the first manned space travel occurred. Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first man in space by making one revolution around the Earth in a Vostok 1 spacecraft. This historic flight took place on April 12, 1961 and opened the era of human spaceflight. Which of the following species is an insect? Snail, beetle, frog, gecko. Beetles are insects that make up the order of hardwings. Their front pair of wings are strengthened as elytra, which distinguishes them from most other insects. Who wrote the novel The Master and Margarita? Alexander Solzhenitsyn, Fyodor Dostoevsky, Mikhail Bulgakov, Ivan Bunin. The Master and Margarita is a wonderful novel created by Mikhail Bulgakov. It was finished in 1940, but due to censorship it was not published until 1966, after the author's death. This novel combines philosophy, fantasy, satire and the realities of Soviet life. It impresses with its multifaceted characters, deep thoughts and eternal themes of good and evil, freedom and tyranny. Which of these countries has the largest population? United States, China, India, Russia. Today, India has the largest population with 1,427,104,000 people. In which constellation is Polaris located? Big Dipper, Pegasus, Little Dipper, Andromeda. Polaris is in the constellation of the Little Dipper. It is a bright star that is known for its special position near the Earth's North Pole. Since ancient times, it has been used for navigation as it points northward. The Little Dipper consists of several prominent stars that form a distinctive shape that is easily recognizable in the night sky. What is the name of the first wedding anniversary? Chintz, wooden, leather, glass. The first wedding anniversary is called a chintz wedding. It symbolizes the beginning of the spouse's journey together and is often celebrated in a warm and friendly atmosphere. Which planet in the solar system has the largest mass? Jupiter, Saturn, Earth, Venus. Jupiter is the most massive planet in the solar system. What's interesting is that its mass is 318 times the mass of Earth and it is about 2.5 times the mass of all the other planets combined. This giant planet also has a powerful magnetic field and has more than 79 satellites, among which the largest is Ganymede, which is even larger than Mercury. What is the monetary unit in Brazil? Euro, pula, real, mark. The Brazilian real is the official currency of Brazil. Introduced in 1994 as part of an economic reform to combat hyperinflation. Which planet is the largest planet in the solar system? Earth, Jupiter, Mars, Venus. Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. It is the fifth farthest from the Sun. What is the name of the monetary unit in Azerbaijan? Manat, lek, dinar, dollar. The manat has been the official currency of Azerbaijan since 1992, when it replaced the Soviet ruble. This currency is named after the ancient Azerbaijani coin manat, which was used in the 19th century. What is the name of the highest mountain peak in the world? Everest, Kilimanjaro, Aconcagua, McKinley. The highest mountain peak in the world is called Everest. It is the highest point on Earth, located in the Himalayas on the border of Nepal and China. Everest reaches a height of about 8,848 meters above sea level. Thank you for watching. There are many more interesting tests on our channel. Check them all out and learn even more interesting things. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Bye, everybody.